Look, okay, it was a mistake. I didn't mean to start the stream, to have the stream start at 7. Okay, it was a mistake. I put the wrong time. Okay. It was I looked at my phone and was like, why are so many people trying to get my attention? But yeah, we're back to do more of the chapter 14 storyline, you know. How are you guys doing today? Happy New Year to those who are already in 2025. We're not there yet, but hey, Happy New Year. Yeah. I'm so sorry, guys. I had people here waiting. I had Comey messaging me, Afro messaging me. I'm like, man, it's supposed to start at 7:30, ain't it? But yeah, we're gonna continue where we left off. I think my voice feels a little better. I had some tea and some stuffs and things and stuff. Yeah. So let's go ahead and kick this off and get right to the story. Oh yeah, we had the long one. I stopped off at the long one. Ancient wound reopens. All right, let's go ahead and get things started. Happy New Year, Ringo. Appreciate you for coming through. Happy New Year, Ashton. Yeah. All right. Let's get this party started. Let's see if I can actually read now. Happy New Year, Hio Panda. And guys, please like the stream. We're gonna need to get those people back because I put the wrong time for the stream, and liking the stream is gonna help with that. So please, thank you. All right. This is how you do it, right? Aim at the enemy and then... Oh, arrow. Okay. Whoa. Bloody hell. Relax, Tommy. It's not much different from the machines you worked day after day in that booth to make a mess out of you in an instant. Just remember to keep the safety engaged when... Wait, they're talking about it like it's a gun. Why'd they make an arrow sound? Just remember to keep the safety engaged when you're not using it. Where'd that white-haired feline get all this stuff with things the way that they are now? Crossbows? Crossbows have a safety on them? Okay. Well, hey, I learned something. Look at the... Catherine? I'm fine. Chronic stuff. Look at the dust on those weapons. They're brand new, but they've been in storage for a while. This isn't standard issue military stuff. More like custom weapons for special operations. And they weren't made by Londinium factories. Looks like Milscar is more than just your average gangster. Do you mean she's an informant for somebody big? So she's willing to trade weapons with us because don't expect to play an important role in their games. These stuff were probably meant for something else, and she came to us only after that fell through. What's up, Damar? Or maybe Milscar raided some Duke's secret arsenal in Londinium and selflessly decided to share it with people in need. Who knows? What she's after doesn't matter to us. We're just taking things one step at a time. We've sent a few scouts out since the sky turned red. For some reason, all the Sarkis soldiers seem to have pulled out of Highbury. That doesn't mean we're safe. Quite the contrary. It means the Sarkis don't care about managing the city anymore. Factories, production lines, none of these matter to them anymore. I had a look at Magna Borough yesterday. It's been turned into a huge art circle. Hundreds, if not thousands, are trapped in their strange witchcraft, fueling the Sarkis altars. At this rate, it won't be long before it's our turn. What are you planning? Should we get that thing we've been building out there? And don't be silly. Just because you got some decent gear doesn't mean you suddenly became a commando. We have a few decent weapons. They'll allow us to defend ourselves if the Sarkis come to us. No more than that. We must wait for an opportunity. When do you think that opportunity is going to come? Though. Who are you? How did you find this place? I've seen your clothes. You went to all that effort. We went through all that effort to sneak into Londinium at a time like this, even investigating our background. What do you need with a few old workers now? Reunion. Oh God. 9. The 13th ventilation. The 13th ventilation tunnel is running. There are marks on the 54th ropeway. I suggest you double check. If we can find it, so can the Sarkis. Oh, my name's 9, by the way, and yes, I'm with Reunion. Thanks for the heads up. Did you come all this way beneath Londinium just to tell us this? Want to know how long you plan to wait. We have some folks who used to work in Sudian Borough. They say the workers of Londinium were always proud that they built this great city. But has it ever truly belonged to you, past or present? Madam Catherine, your condition. I've heard the stories. I'll give you credit where credit is due. But spare me that crap about the non-infected taking everything from you. I'm not interested. What are a few rocks here and there? A few rocks here and there. God dang. What are a few rocks here and there in today's Londinium? We have a lot more to worry about. True, infected or uninfected. None of that matters in today's Londinium. So, are you planning to take back the city? From all who stood idly by while all this happened? From the people who allowed things to get to this point? What did you say? Londinium is filled with iridium dust. Many will become sick and die because of it. The culprit will be made to pay, wherever they are, whether they have rocks growing out of them or not. The Union won't wait for at the finish line, not anymore. Hey Tommy, remember me? Miori? I thought you got sick and... Oh, so that's how you ended up with Reunion. Well, I'm back. Here are the erypathy prevention pills. Take 1 per day. There's only so much it can do, though. So you better pray that your luck's good. You guys, to tell you the truth, your look when you left the factory, I thought you would have loved nothing more than for all of us to become infected like you. Maybe I really did, but it wasn't you who lost me my job. Wasn't Catherine either. I know you lot tried to put in a good word for me, but those were the rules. Maybe not anymore though. There's a lot we can help with. Using and manipulating equipment, operating a high iridium environment, tactics, covert operations, anything you need. We'll help you liberate this place. If you'll let us, from the people who saw all this as nothing more than a price of business. We'll take the city back, with or without you, 9 of Reunion, but we look forward to working with you. Okay, so Catherine and her group is now working with Reunion. Okay, I'm expecting a Tallulah scene soon. Hey, Fano. Mother? My child. Have you come to see me off? You're badly hurt, my child. I lost. I did all that I could, but still I lost. But I have no regrets about the path I chose, nor doubts about the ideals I believed in. Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you. It's still 2024 where I'm at, but Happy New Year to those overseas. But I'm sorry I let you down. Why say that? You've defeated so many powerful foes. How long has it been since the court of the Banshees had a warrior and sovereign so strong and so steadfast? The court is proud of you. So am I. Even if you reject the traditions of the royal court. Thank you. Bro, stuck in the past. Ask one last thing. Please sing an elegy for me. Mother? Not so fast, my lazy boy. It's not bedtime yet, but I'm rise and shine, Ifenal. Shut up, Comey. What's up, Afro? Up yet, sleepyhead? Mother? Good. You still recognize my voice. How about a kiss for your dear mother on the cheek? It's been so long after all. I don't think this strange contraption. Were you always by my side? Me? Of course not. A mother should let her son roam free once he's all grown up. Just a little token of love to record important moments in your life for me. I will say, I was a little surprised it recorded not just your performance in battle, but you putting this outfit on. I know Her Highness Theresis liked it this way, but never mind. As long as you like it. You're bothered by what I'm wearing? When this device of yours, isn't it adorable? A banshee should value her words rather than waste them on disputing the aesthetics of a gadget. How could you say that? Think of all the love that your mother and sisters put into it. Is this how you repay our affection? Thank you, Mother. Go. Your friends are waiting. I'm so proud of you. Which cheek? Shut up. Shut up, Chin. Up. Monster out there putting in work. It's a dead end. Sheer cliff ahead. Wait, from the shard? What's that? We're too late. The last vestige of Tikas fades away. But it had gotten an answer. A recognition, a response. Oh God. The sensation was subtle at first, but the clouds no longer converged upon the pinnacle of the shard, replaced by something else. The branches and vines began to bear red fruit. What the heck is this? It's a bizarre scene, but somehow it inspires comfort rather than fear, as though this is how it should be, how it always has been. The world seems to have always been like this. All that has happened is that someone had removed the back cover of a clock by accident, revealing the springs and gears underneath. Originium is an integral part of Terra's ecology. Originium in the atmosphere bring about catastrophe, and originium in the body cause sickness. Even effects know to cover themselves in hard shells. Insects know to cover themselves in hard shells of originium. The coexistence of originium and Terra is an immutable law. just like how two parallel lines can never intersect. But where did Originium come from? Oh man. Has Amnannam descended after all? The Confessory's control over Amnannam exceeds our expectations. We're one step too late. Will it become a weapon for the Sarkis? Can the Size of Kings still fight it? No, Amnannam brings more than catastrophe, and is far more than a weapon. It's not the origin of the Sarkis. In fact, one could say it's the origin of everything in Terra. Maybe the greatest crisis we've ever seen. Maybe the greatest crisis Terra has ever seen. Can we stop it? We need to find a way out of here first. Can we stop it? The Lifebone. W is there. We can seek the firmament's help. Let me try and get in touch with W. Nope. No, not getting through. Hello? Hello? Finally. Bunny, where? Almost Manfred Porter has the agreed time. W, they're alive, but the interference is too strong. Try to take off, W. Where? How did? Find where the biggest commotion is. That's where we are. Lost contact. What do you mean by commotion, Doctor? And what catches W's attention like anything else? Unreasonably risky, but worth a try. "12 hours ago, 58 hours into the operation. Sir, we've taken control of the Lifebone central area. Examine the skeleton, eliminate any resistance. Tell Nadine to clean up the remaining mercenaries outside. Leave no survivors. Set up defenses around the skeleton and rig it with explosives." Do you mean to? Yes, sir. Okay. They're gonna use this like a giant bomb like W wanted to. The blood reaches Manfred's feet. He takes one glance at the body on the ground and turns and leaves the room. It's Hodor, isn't it? That was in there. That's who he was fighting last, right? What to do with the enemy mercenaries that we captured in the Lifebone, sir? Is this all of them? Yes, sir. Many of them previously served in the military commission. Kill them all. Yes, sir. Damn, people already doing like fireworks like right outside my door. Show yourself. General Manfred. Paprika. Was I supposed to see you here? I was captured by the mercenaries here while transporting a shipment. I had to protect my squad. It doesn't explain why you didn't respond when the military commission attacked the skeleton. And what were you doing hiding here? I was just afraid. Afraid? Your previous mission is over, Paprika. Your new mission is to execute these traitors to the military commission. But they're prisoners, defenseless. As warriors, they're traitors to the cause. As mercenaries, they've unilaterally broken their contract. One way or another, they must pay the price. But they're in no position to resist anymore. They're no threat to you. What meaning is there to do all this killing? Didn't you say yourself that you wanted as many Sarkis to go home as possible? I gave you a chance, Paprika. I've been very patient. You're not the first one to disappoint me today. General, the engineers have examined the Lifebone. The structure is largely intact, and the mercenaries don't have the means to make direct modifications. However, we found a large amount of explosives that were not set by us. Explosives? Unable to reach Lieutenant General Nadine, sir. What? Wait, did they just explode because Yep. That hard-headed Hodor can come in useful once in a while. You really did lead an attack squad, Manfred. Is this our first formal meeting? I guess I should introduce myself. I'm from Babel, and I'm here to take your life. You can call me W. Mercenary from Horror Squad. You came back to die. Die? Have you thought for a moment that while your attack has gone a little too smoothly, where did you think all the mercenaries went? Who's surrounded now? You think this rabble can stand against soldiers of the military commission? I hope your bones are as hard as your words, because I'll blow your head off before your soldiers can even knock on the door. Manfred begins to swing, but shadows entangle his feet. Then bombs explode around him before he can break free. Dang. So she has an actual plan. Aim, W. Stop complaining. I told you I'm good at controlling explosions. You're trying to destroy the skeleton. Oh, is that not very convenient? I'm not sentimental like Horror is. I have absolutely no problem making this big pile of bones your grave. I wonder what Theresis would be sadder about, losing this big guy or losing his foster son. You think I'd let you do that? And Ascalon. Not a moment too soon. Ascalon, you look. The bloodied assassin stops the foe's sword. Not the slightest hint of wavering in her sleeve blade. You're not ready to kill me. Oh shit. Cut off this guy's golden head, Ascalon, and I'll listen to anything you say for a whole year. Okay. Wait, did he knock it out of... Wait. Where's the blood coming from? He knocked it out of her hand, but... Huh. I've asked you this question before, Ascalon. What do you believe in? I believe that our differences in here and now. Oh, Ascalon got stabbed when fighting Demise. Okay, cool. And this time, there'll be no mistake. I forgot. You guys can hear that? God. Okay. There's nothing I can do about it, so we're just gonna have to stomach it. 72 hours into the operation. Won't given. Let me have a breather. Crane, where are you guys? We were supposed to be guarding the top of the spine. Why do troops keep dropping down? Oh, Crane's dead. Damn, Manfred. I think I have a concussion. Ascalon, she's outside. Looks like we're bringing a whole bunch of dead bodies with us. Great. W, am I seeing this right? Is this nerve bundle growing? Did the doctor's team make it? W, tried to take off. Biggest commotion, to the location with the biggest commotion. They're trying to reach us. Inez, is Horror still breathing? Breathing. The bleeding stopped, at least. And wake him up and get him to his firmament friend to work. You're asking too much. Fine, maybe Horror needs to lie down a little longer. Well, this guy's been lying down long enough. Lying down long enough. Bonesy, wake up. How do you like this alarm clock? W, you lunatic. Horror is wounded. Explosions echo in the chamber, followed by a rumbling, muddled noise. Oh, it's you, Sarkis historian. But what happened to your face? Did your great adventure not go well? Oh, shut up. Get us out of here if you don't want your last bones blown to smithereens. Shake those royal court fleas off you if you can. Double clicked. Oh, I forgot. My body's still there. The flea market is a little too much to ask. You all look the same size to me. I suppose we should go. The voice sighs, stirring up a turbulence in the fabric of time and space. power might go out. That's okay. I'll keep that in mind. This round is mine. I have no intention of gloating, but it took too much time, and you've never been so weak before. The previous battle had taken its toll on you, and this type of operation is not your forte. We both missed opportunities. A new castle is complete. You know that, Ascalon. You know that you're fighting against your own future. Future, you say. You say I never saw clearly what our sovereign was thinking, but I understand now. Someone will complete the work that she left behind, or left unfinished. Amiya and Khalsid. I will remove all obstacles that stand in their way. How blind and stubborn. Why do you not understand that this was Lady Theresis' wish too? Enough. We're enemies. No more, no less. We're long past the point of no return. The Lifebone is activating. How could... You failed. You can't stop us anymore. The skeleton will be destroyed. No one can threaten the future that His Highness will bring to Castle. Even if neither of us will live to see it. Manfred throws down his sword and takes out the detonation switch. He places his finger on it. Hesitation? Why? He has seen death in the eye many times. He does not fear it. Why should he hesitate? But the Lifebone, how many people could it guide home? Ascalon throws herself at Manfred in this moment of hesitation. The two of them fall into the turbulence together. Right here, where the mountain's energies are most focused. This will cause an extreme uncontrolled originium chain reaction. Get ready, Doctor. Here goes nothing. Ready. Black arts penetrate the mountainous originium. The collapse has begun. Run. You grab Monster's claw, an action that has become second nature. Monster screeches joyfully and begins to run. God. Behind you is a terrifying roar of destructive energy running rampant. The violent chain reaction causes everything around you to tremble. The legions of undead follow the trembling. Pseudoram are chasing us. Don't fight them. Don't let them bog you down. Warriors wrapped in tattered banners swarm upon you. Many of them are swallowed by the originium chain reaction, but even more join the ranks of your pursuers. Pseudoram entangled monster, but you hear their hollow breathing echo in your ear. The undead warriors are trying to drag all of you into this pit of death. Shadows of conflict yield to conflict. He's back. Logos. Trust your elite operators, Doctor. They'll show up when they need you when you need them the most. I know I can count on you. Don't let your guard down. I sense turmoil in the fabric of reality. The firmament is still recovering. I will attempt to create a waypoint to help us board the skeleton. What should I do? Jump down from the cliff? I'm beginning to regret what I did. Alright. Time is of the essence. Dr. Amiya calls it now. Jump. I'll drive the firmament. I'll take care of the royal court soldiers. Am I driving? Okay, Bonesy. Go where the biggest commotion is. There's no response. The muddled voice says nothing. Perhaps it cannot be bothered. It's not gonna send. It's not going to send it inside the barrel of some super gun, is it? The intangible tide fades. It really sent us right into the middle of the explosion. I think I'm beginning to enjoy this. Threads of silver white incantations snag the drifting firmament, and several figures fall into the room. Bunny, Banshee, you made it? We made it. Not bad. You actually made it out of the Confessory's evil ritual alive. What's the situation? Bonesy is fine. As you can see, Porter took a hit from Manfred's sword, but he's still breathing. As for the others, I don't see Ascalon anywhere. I found no trace of Ascalon or Manfred on the skeleton. She got tangled with Manfred and didn't make it in time when the skeleton took off. Ascalon's ability is beyond question. You can trust her as you can trust me. Crying won't change anything. We have stuff to do. What's the next step? We've already drawn too much attention. We need to draft now. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me go use the bathroom real quick. I didn't realize I had to go use the bathroom. You guys talk amongst yourself. I'm going to mute my mic while they do these fireworks for a minute, and I'll be back. Happy New Year. Alrighty. Hey, man. Darkness. Darkness. That's all I'll say. Darkness. Theresis. I hate you. You've taken everything from me. You've taken everything from me. Sarkis with short white hair is again alone in the shard. This is not quite the front, but the sounds of war pass through the valley and the walls. Though crystalline storms and blood-drenched fields and into his ear. Urgenium guns bring a rain of death. Military casters recite incantations. The tanks run over tides of crystals. Swords clash and break against each other until they sink into mud. He has heard this din for centuries. It has never changed. But this time, he has brought it to the one-time oppressors. This motherfucker hasn't done anything in this chapter. He's running it all from the background, you know? The Emperor of Ursus refused to meet our envoy. They continue to see Kazdal as an independent hostile regime. No response yet, but from the envoy to Sargon. No response yet from the envoy to Sargon. The Londinium Kurfürst that we reached out to is receptive to further communication. God, I'm gassy. I'm burping a lot. The Dukes clearly intend to attack. Following the appearance of the golden light, our lines are falling back. The voice on the terminal continues to report the latest developments on each front to the orchestrator of the war. Those who refuse to yield stand upon the scales of war, tipping them from side to side. Theresis' back remains straight at all times. It has been a long time since he allowed himself the luxury of fatigue. But the past does not go away so easily, be it lives taken or lives saved. He's never forgotten the burden upon his shoulders, especially as it grows increasingly heavy. Your Highness, news from the front. The realm blade of Victoria has been activated. They have suppressed on an Amnannam. We are under pressure. General Manfred was unable to take Lifebone. Who controls the skeleton now? Where was it last spotted? A mercenary squad. Confessorus reports say that the core members of Rhodes Island are on it. Rhodes Island? The knot must also be there. Yeah, he's remembering this moment. Lifebone's next course of action is uncertain. It represents a threat to both the airship and the shard. It is of no concern. Trust in Theresis. If they dare approach the shard, my sword will render the judgment that I promised. Skies of Londinium burns red. The ever-present dark clouds are no more. Supported by countless branches, the massive crystal looks like newly born fruit. All is ready. But now, and only now, does he not want to think about the future. The airship's long orbiting and searching is coming to an end. The massive structure of witchcraft once again passes over the shard. He knows this will be the last time. Sarkaz with the long white hair stands alone in the halls of the airship. She finally averts her gaze from the shard. She no longer sees the figure. Theresa casts her eyes towards the shadow of the airship, towards the land that she has seen so many times. Sorrow and despair continues to spread. Has anything changed from when she left Castle? A deep voice echoes around her. Is the master of the ship. I sense it, Theresa. The king continues to pursue us. You've never given up so easily. The revenant speaks no more. The airship accelerates one last time. Origin is close at hand. But an intangible wave strikes. Space and time rolling around the airship. They've come. The spark will burn for us until there's nothing left to burn. Let's see how far they can go. Is that really how you drive this pile of bones? Did Hodor seriously convince Bonesy here to help us? For real? You'll have time to ask him. Ask him? He can barely speak right now. Then trust him. Hope he didn't mess up the steps. Say, now that we have Bonesy back, isn't time to put Plan A into action? Fill this guy with explosives and bomb. Fill this guy with explosives and bomb the shard, and Theresis all the way back to Castle. There's something more important right now. What's the status of Amnannam? Outside the windows, the storm has stopped, but the sky remains an ominous red. Amnannam floats directly above the shard, like a gaping wound in the sky. The airship is headed towards the ancient ruins that should never have existed, towards the greatest secret of Terra. It's headed for Amnannam. There's only one explanation. Its mission. This mission is more important than that of any weapon. Does he intend to ram the piece of Origin with the airship? What's inside of Amnannam? She means that we need to deal with the airship before we kill Theresis. Am I right, old hag? Yes. Then we'll take it down. Who would I trust? Cultists. Oh no. Who would trust Theresis? Trust it with? Who would Theresis trust it with? God dang. I'm really struggling today. Theresis here, isn't she? Yes. We'll undoubtedly have to face her if we pursue the airship. Are you doing okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just it's a lot to read. It's a lot. It's starting to weigh on me a little bit. But we gotta finish this, so we're good. We must be ready to. What were you about to say? We must be ready to kill her. If necessary. I thought you two got along. Are you always weighing things like this, Cultit? You would kill anyone for civilization and for this great land? Even Theresa? I'm not like you, though. I'll save her from the myriad souls and end it all. If you won't do it, I will. Just wait and see. There isn't going to be another betrayal. Doctor, I believe you're in the best position to keep a cool head here. Will you take command of the operation? Leave it to me. Talk is cheap. How do we take the airship? This pile of bones doesn't have nearly enough firepower. We'll take it in the literal sense. Really? The airship looks like it's about to be the same size as Bonesy here. Since when did you get so radical? We don't have the luxury of playing it safe. Worth a try. It's the only way. I'll cover for the skeleton against the airship's guns. Bring the skeleton into contact with the airship, and we have a chance. I trust the doctor. I can help Logos. If everyone agrees, bring Lifebone just above the airship, W. Ha, you think I'd be scared? Wake up, Bonesy, we're leaving. Hang on. The illusions vanish, and the ripples cease. In the blink of an eye, they find themselves on top of... Look out. A devastating beam of witchcraft streaks across the sky, sending destructive energy through anything that it touches. The airship is reacting fast. Was it ready for us? Just as the beam is about to annihilate its target, silvery incantations float up, pulling out a great wave of witchcraft. All arts shall follow only the path I assign. The destructive energy is deflected, passing through the gaps of the firmament skeleton, leaving behind only a deep scorch mark on the bleached bones. The energy begins to dissipate. The main battery salvo coming to an end. The array in the airship has greatly amplified the power of revenant witchcraft. We can't take another hit. We must close the distance before they fire again. Countless witchcraft drones and bloodied witchlings take flight. They rush towards the skeleton. They sure shot first without asking questions. And here I thought this pile of bones was precious to them. Does Theresis plan to vaporize with it? A little further, W. Lifebone can't link up with the airship at this distance. Taking too much fire and making a smooth approach. We'll have to do it a fun way. Take this. A loud boom and a loud wail. The massive skeleton smashes through the airship's armor. Blue and purple nerve bundles stretch out, clinging to anything they touch, winding themselves around the airship. Fragile bone plates shatter and fall from the sky, disappearing amongst the branches and the leaves. The revenant roars, raging at the shackles, the audacity, then the impudence. Every Sark has heard the cry of the revenant in their hearts before they ever set foot on the airship's desk. Who do you think you are trying to stop? Who do you think you are trying to stop? The revenant never wavers. Got it. We have the airship. Start drifting, W. I don't take orders from you. I know what to do. Your turn, Bonesy. Move it. Hey, wait. Why aren't you moving? Anyone home? Firmament skeleton is badly damaged. His soul seems to have wandered off again. Now? It's the skeleton that's getting dragged away. What do we do, Doctor? We'll take the airship ourselves. While your tactics are getting bold, I'm nearly impressed. Amiya, calls it. You know the revenant better than anyone else. I'm ready. W, your bombs will work even better behind the enemy lines. As if I didn't know. Logos, protect Lifebone. I can prevent any enemy from approaching it for 30 minutes. You'll need to come with us to the airship, Doctor. I will. No hesitation or questions? Now's not the time for those. Stow the small talk. Make up your minds. Let's go. We'll slide this bunch of nerves, Bunny. Don't let those witchlings get to you. I'll intercept any stray projectiles. Doctor, Chaotik. We'll clear a place to land. Be careful. Monster. Hang on, Doctor. There are some things that only you can control. You may be our last hope in this darkest hour, just as you used to be. Monster grabs you and leaps down. The feeling of weightlessness makes you uneasy, and the raging winds force your eyelids shut. In the distance, you can hear Logos' incantations, W's laughing, and the explosion from Sarkis drones being shot down. You feel your weight return as someone grabs your hand. Doctor, we're here. Looks like an old friend has come calling. The ship is a revenant, right? Looks like it doesn't like people standing on its head. Strange. Strange shadows keep out from the metal walls, filling every corner of the deck in an instant. The slight tremors in our movements echo the breath of the revenant. The revenant's work. It's expecting us. It won't let us stop it so easily. We'll just pummel it until it stops. This time I brought bombs, more than enough. All right, let's do this.
No need to make a scene.
It is your tyrannies that fuel this flame.
Bad luck. You ran into me.
Your lives are mine to protect.
Need speed to succeed.
An improv from us. Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain. I'm prepared to fight. Fear not the firelight. I wasn't supposed to sow the mountains when summer leaves a white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue.
Incapacitating them is enough, right?
What would you feel your own self, to your heart's content?
If there aren't storms inside the airship, then why do they have these little things that debuff the characters that walk on them?
Where do you wish this endless burn? You needn't fear.
Dags att välja vårt byte.
Forward. Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Okay, good.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Mission accomplished.
Your logical deduction was absolutely correct. What a perfect calculation.
$14.15. Those notes were relatively short. Okay, another mission. I like this.
Deploying.
ヘッドセットのチェックは済んだ？問題ないよ。
An improv from us.
問題ないよ。誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
No tardará mucho.
Magma will dredge up Originium veins. Keep your distance.
Awaiting opportunity.
The comfort, liberty, and sunlight all around us. War. A word I've not heard in a long, long time.
問題ないよ。いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
Your lives are mine to protect. If you're really into clear skies for teaming, rain clouds for Kui.
I'm listening.
Target marked.
I don't like how I just teleport to the other side of the map like that.
I know what to do. Better watch your step.
This endless burn. You needn't fear.
Dags att välja vårt byte.
What would you suffering will come to rest.
Stay calm and get out of my home.
Mission accomplished.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. She just wanted to use her bombs. She crazy. All right, any more weird shadows that want to get blown to pieces? Well, shit, there actually is one. Cutting down their numbers is most likely pointless, W. They're simply the projections of the revenant's power. So long as the revenant dwells on the ship, there's no end to its creations. There's nothing more than a means to buy time. How about I blow up a couple more holes in the revenant until the revenant decides to come out of hiding? I'm afraid that won't work. This whole ship is nothing but a revenant's husk. Even if you were to destroy the ship's outer layer or blow it, the revenant would still be able to keep it running with witchcraft. It would only temporarily keep it functional, but it would be more than enough to take them to Amnannam. To completely stop the airship, we must find and destroy the revenant's core. Corn. Gotta say, we Sarkas are up to some really weird shit. Keeps you up at night. Can't we take care of this with a bomb? The firepower of the entire fleet's main guns might break through this outer shell, stopping it from operating even when using witchcraft. Alright, let's look for that core then. One day I'm gonna get myself a cannon. How do we find the Revenant's core? It's not certain. As the true core of the airship, it is certainly protected by layers of defenses hidden away carefully in some cabin. We'll only uncover it by infiltrating deeper into the ship. It also means that our enemies will be able to defend it much more easily. There is no time. Is the Revenant privy to everything about the ship? Theoretically, but the airship is large in size. Its attention is limited. Hold on, let me text my mom back. Inez has been on this ship and she got out of here without a scratch, didn't she? Well, it could also be because she's not a real Sarkas and can't feel the mental pressure the Revenant lays on. We need to work with each other. Doctor, you mean? When somebody's hurting real bad, they won't notice an insect crawling up their pants. W, I need your help. Oh, come clean. Is this a trap you've been setting up for a long time, or... Alright, and you're only telling me about it now? You're the best one for the job. Ha! If the Revenant's really sharper than we thought. You wink at Amiya, who stares blankly at you for a second before nodding. Light it up, W. That's enough of a ruckus for you. Alright, you insects, don't get spotted too easily. Not until you find her. Doctor, Amiya, we'll enter the airship through the opening W made. Stay close. This is our one and only chance. It's empty. It seems the military commission has already evacuated all passengers. They knew how dangerous this mission would be. Calls it. If the airship's really going to collide with Amnannam, then what happens? Amnannam will assimilate all information that it comes in contact with. That includes all materials, organic or not, even personalities and emotions. Everything will be engulfed in originium crystals. Then Theresis and the Revenant, yes, they chose to sail there, and it means they understand what this entails. What do they want from the originium? A possibility. A deep, sophisticated voice can be heard from within the cabin. But there are no signs of life. The hallway is empty as before. Its voice, it sounds familiar. In this place, its voice can be heard by all. In Minoan legend, a hero stole fire for mankind, and for this, he was punished by the gods and set ablaze for eternity. Very few know that this legend originated among the Sarkas. But he is no hero. His story thereafter is an unwilling of telling. The Revenant. It noticed us nonetheless. In just the blink of an eye, countless strange shadows fill what was an empty corridor. The Revenant's words are emitted from their vibrations. That explosion, it was indeed the cause for concern and anxiety, but it wasn't for the King of Sarkas to remember. I really would have forgotten all about you. Oh, how forgetful of me. I've remembered more than enough, but I should never have forgotten. False King of Sarkas, how could I have ignored your existence? Monster, get ready for battle, and Amiya, protect the doctor. Immediately, a pitch-black spear solidifies at Amiya's fingertips before launching forward. However, it was swallowed whole by the walls and stairs. How can you possibly kill me while you're within me? There are too many of them. We need to move. Each and every corridor looks the same. Each and every staircase seems to be connected to the same space. These are nothing but the revenant's blood vessels, and they can manifest anywhere. It's no good. We can't shake them. Now, W. You find it difficult to keep your eyes open because of the massive explosion, but the plan continues to be executed as expected. Bunny, swap sides. Calls it. Have your little peg. Hold on to the dead weight. We need to quickly... Hold on. This place? Suddenly, you are stuck with a bad feeling. Something's not right. W's bombs can't be this strong. Using the explosion's momentum, the entire corridor is being torn apart by its master's own will. You feel yourself sliding down a corridor leading upstairs. Hey, old hag. You try your hardest to maintain your balance and look forward where you last saw Coulson, only to find that she has been completely engulfed by a black shadow. The revenant itself tore the structure here apart, and it's trying to... A loud bang can be heard, and Amiya disappears on the other end of the collapsing corridor. And they're going hard with these. It's not even midnight yet. A black shuttle sweeps by, separating you and W. The moment you turn around, a sharp blade made of witchcraft slices through where you two were standing moments earlier. It fails to hook onto your collar with its claw, but you tumble downstairs down the corridor. Before you crash into the floor of the area downstairs, a hand grabs you by your collar from behind. Gotcha. No, I should say you finally fell right into my hands. The sound of steel being bent and twisted echoes throughout the narrow space. The ship is chewing apart the darkness inside its body. You put in quite a bit of work simply to force me into this closed-off trap, Revenant. With the way you are, have you forgotten your name? There is no response. Nothing can be heard except for the sound of metal being torn apart. Sharp debris continue to peel and fade and fall off the ship's body. Caltsit knows that if this unknown space is anything like a magnetic field, she must be the center of pulling in all the threats. Jesus Christ. A threat? It seems that even though you've burned away for years, you still have some sanity left in you. But if your chaotic mind still holds a trace of memory as in Castle, you should be well aware that death threats are meaningless to me. But Caltsit can feel the shadows that will engulf her here, and are still lurking in the darkness, watching her, waiting for the moment to strike. No, you should know, after all, Theresis knows this very well. You are listening. Are you not, Theresis? I can feel your will in this ship. I thought you would be here waiting for me. Caltsit reaches her hand out to the wall to feel the life in the ship. Ice cold, coarse metal, and Iridium. Despite the darkness, Caltsit is nonetheless able to clearly see the Iridium growing and assimilating everything around it. But it avoids the area her fingers touched. To think you can now influence the natural growth of Iridium to this extent? If the Iridium here continues to grow, the airship will be completely crystallized by the time it crashes. And then everybody inside will also, that includes me, So, is this what you're trying to tell me? She gets no response. The first Originium, you, Theresis, the Sarkis, I used to think I knew everything enough about your plan. But it seems you're much further down this road than I imagined. You may have me locked away here, but I don't believe I'm truly the one you should be vigilant against. You've always been a headache, Theresa. Just like in the past. Just like in the past. Just as you are now. Do you still believe that Terra has a future? Come on. A dark shadow extends underneath Kaltz's feet. A jet black ocean gushes out from the darkness, ready to engulf everything in its path in no time. I knew it. Are these rockets in the background? Do you hear where they're fireworks? People are celebrating early for some reason. Once again, silence has returned to the darkness. As you wish. You better have enough time with the dame alone, without that one at her side. Don't disappoint me again. Don't disappoint us again. I've waited too long. I must witness this before my death. The end of suffering. Theresa.
The fire is extinguished. Ready to return to base.
Damn, we went from 13, 14, 15, and now we're at 16 already. Are they getting faster from here on out? Are the rest up until the end? Are they faster? Don't jinx yourself. I'm asking. A couple-ish are kinda-ish. Final stretches are very long. The story is just buffering. Okay, question. And you can tell me this, but don't give me details. Which node does Amiya get her new transformation? The last fight? $14.22. Okay. There she is, the beautiful goddess herself. I've been wondering when you'd come to see me, Kaltzit. You came too late, and you missed the most beautiful moment. The first flower that budded died last night, but look at it now. It's full of vigor still. I see no difference compared to before. Exactly. It was born from the withering, and in an instant became so healthy and strong. If only you were able to witness it for yourself, this miracle born on top of Originium. This garden, built on top of Originium, is the fruit of Theresa's painstaking labor. Aside from war, the other path that Theresa found for the Sarkas is close at hand. But what kind of future does this path lead to? Ever since you brought the doctor here, you've been spending more time in the garden. Babel still has a lot that needs you, our chairman, to handle. But on top of that, you were absent from today's general meeting. Not only do we have you, but we also have the doctor here now to help us. It's not much of a problem if I take it easy once in a while, is it? I know you, Theresa. You were never one to joke around when it came to important business. Kaltzit. Do you know what the doctor thinks? No, I'm not sure what you've heard. My guess is you do not have our mutual friend's full support. I won't give up, Kaltzit. If this is how we're supposed to resolve the predicament that the Sarkaz is facing now, I'll go talk to Theresis. I will show this path to all the Sarkaz so that they know we aren't fated to live a vicious cycle of hatred. Theresa. Kaltzit, please hear me out first. I know very well that this could be risky, but I trust you. If you find me walking towards an uncontrollable future while I'm on this path, please pull me back. I know you can do this, even though you always kept your opinions to yourself on many things. If you want that future you're hoping for to actually come true, we'll still have to earn the doctor's support. When it comes to original utilization, the doctor is irreplaceable. But regardless of what awaits us at the end, I promise you, when the time comes, I will be there by your side. I got the doctor. Stop growling. Relax, I won't let go. The wind roars in your ears through the shattered porthole. You can see the shard and the devastated battlefield below. The ceaseless barrage of intense explosions could fling you outside at any moment. And right now, the one who is holding your hand is W. My queen. You don't often see W acting this serious. I'm trying to think through something actually important, monster, so quit bothering me. You never really know the old hag, but she never take her chances with you. Since she insisted on bringing you along on such a dangerous boarding mission, we'll definitely need you if we need to see Her Highness and stop this stinking ship. I've got no choice but to save you now. Come on up. Thank you. Nothing happened back then. Where do we go now? I can still hear my bombs ticking on my back. That's for positioning. You can think of the explosion as like a bonus function. If you get swept away, I would have had to find you. Shit, that reminds me. I should have gotten the old hag one too. That'd be a waste on you little freak. Now figure out which way we've got to go. You empty tin can. We don't have much time. This stinking ship is about to crash into that weird thing out there. If I have to die, it's got to be after I beat Her Highness. You've been pretty antsy ever since we got on this ship. Oh, I saved your ass. You don't think it's me being more emotionally stable than usual? If she has to literally say she's more this is more emotionally stable than usual, then that just means she's aware of her craziness, which makes me like her more. Oh my god, W is perfect. Is it because this is our first date without a third wheel? Don't you even dare try provoking me. Look. I'm not provoking you. This is what we do. Yo. Well. If it wasn't a moment like this, I swear you wouldn't have had the chance to ask that question. So stop trying to annoy me with your dumb self-righteous. Look, one day you'll accept my love, okay? The shadows emerge from the metal. They are everywhere. The revenant is anywhere and everywhere. It has already made it in front of W. Oh, okay, these things. You are a Sarkis too. Are you turning a deaf ear to the myriad souls, anger, and squall? You shouldn't. Oops, my hand slipped. Right, you were saying? Hey, hold on. I bet you're here to tell me where Her Highness is, aren't you? The sound of metal being torn apart continues. The entire airship is howling. The revenant is angry. It looks like it's not really that rational of a fella. It's a good chance. Can you find out what the place with the most energy fluctuation on the ship is right now? That should be where its core is. To W with a mocking expression. Hold on, I still have an idea. I double clicked. Maybe we can figure out which spot shows the highest change in iridium concentration. Well, then get on it. This asshole's this asshole's even more impatient than I expected. Doesn't look like it'll wait till you're done. Hold on, chat. You're right, Comey. I'm handling something. Trying to make it a little cooler in this room. Oh man. Okay, here I am. What's up, guys? How you doing? It doesn't look like it'll wait till you're done. Hey, Shadow Freak. You know how guests are supposed to bring their hosts a gift when they visit? Catch a bomb. Little freak, you better keep that dipshit safe, or you're gonna get yourself grounded by the old hag. This way. But the wall's so thick, the bombs won't blow. You forgot about this guy, huh? Based on my test before, it's got more than just thick skin. Hold on tight to it, Doctor. I'll give you a huge fireworks show. The moment it goes off, let it shield you from the impact and take you to the other side. You got that, little freak? Get ready then. 3, 2, 1. Boom, perfect freaking face. I'm feeling kind of dizzy. Hurry, my ears can't hear very well. Hey doctor, how you feeling now? I just checked the wall. I guess you guys didn't have to crash into the blast point with such perfect accuracy. Sorry for making you suffer all that for nothing. Watch your claws, little beast. This one here is no match for you. Monster, I'm okay. Let me down. You look terrible. You can't drop the act in front of me. You want me to believe you can't take this much? I don't buy it. If Amiya is running into these things too, and has told me the little bunny's already run into this thing once in Norport. She's got more experience than any one of us when it comes to dealing with it. I bet she's more worried about me offering you rather than the revenant. Shut up. The old hag isn't here to back you up now. Little bunny's gonna be fine. Take my word for it. Doctor, stop dawdling. Let's go. Standing in the corridor, W subconsciously looks outside the window and freezes for a moment. Let's get going. We didn't get time for sightseeing. You come to the window at the battlefield beneath you. The sky is still lit up by the size of King's golden glow. Victoria's counterattack must have started. Hope Rhodes Island will be of help. Down there is a real hell now. Don't need to look anymore. Were you saddened by the battlefield? No more than enough Sarkas have died. Keep up. I have a lot of questions for Her Highness. Monster? The dark current of shadows silently appears at your feet and drags you towards the end of the hallway at incredible speed. You feel the tip of the shard blade at the back of your neck. There's more than just the revenant here. Black tide engulfs the struggling monster and keeps it from moving. Trying to snatch my mark from under my eyes. Come back. See a flash of light within the darkness at the end of the corridor, followed by a loud boom. Force coming from behind you is so strong that it repels you out of the darkness and straight into the ground. How's that? The latest propulsion unit with tracking. Not bad, huh? And like I said, the explosions are just a bonus. It'll still make you suffer for 2 or 3 days though. We make a great team, don't we? Could have reminded me beforehand. It was never your call or how we're going to team up. Get in there. Hey, you in there. Where'd that even come from? Hey, you in there. Bet they gave you a start too. Oh, no way. You haven't changed, W. cannot go any further. And you, Doctor, you are alive? Have we met before? She remembers the day she returned to Babel. She remembers that broken door and the bloodstained logo. Those assassins hiding under their masks. They took Therissa's life. That Therissa. W finds herself exceptionally calm right now. You're gonna die. And it'll be a really horrible death. God, we are blitzing.
それじゃあ出発しようか。みんな、僕のルートに沿って行動してね。
I hate these. I hate the ones where, you know what? I already know how to handle this.
Pass on your last words? No. Need speed to succeed.
A solo to you.
This will keep you quiet.
The concert may begin at any time.
Moving to designated location.
Incapacitating them is enough, right?
I'm listening. I know what to do. Better watch your step.
Good timing.
問題ないよ。これで分かったでしょ。
I don't like how this thing is charging something.
Bad luck. You ran into me.
Yeah.
Your lives are mine to protect.
Don't keep it. I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it. Bad luck. You ran into me.
問題ないよ。これで分かったでしょ。
Spring breeze, timely rain. Now we sow the grain. Fear not the firelight.
Volcanic soot contains lots of originium particles. Let's not stay too long.
Stay calm and make your move. No need to worry. I got your back. What do you need of me?
信号は安定。これで分かったでしょ。
Stand still. It'll spare all of us the effort.
You can't hide your fear.
I'll pin you to your shadow.
What What would you...
Ecstasy, as bright as gold.
Branch and bone bear weeds. Mounds and ruins bloom fields.
You said you won't resist. You said you want the release of death. I don't believe you. She pierces the assassin's chest with her dagger, but intentionally avoids dealing a fatal blow. She wants to hear the coward under the mask scream. She slowly spins the dagger, trying to catch one sound, one sign of weakness. She wants to hear it. There is nothing. I won't let you die so easily. You took Her Highness. Death is too good for you. You said you're prepared to die when you accepted this mission. I don't believe you. You want to live, don't you? You want to run away. She wants them to run. She needs them to run. That way she can chase them, hunt them, make them die in despair. She will drink their despair. That's not enough, not even close. What would be enough? Hold this grenade, it'll explode soon. I'm right here, prove it to me. You can throw it away. Do that, and you'll live. I won't kill you. I'll let you go. Throw it away. There won't be anything left of me once this thing goes off, right? Good. You should stay away. She does not believe it. She wants to find a sign, any sign that this man is bluffing. One moment of hesitation, the slightest hint of his desire to live. White light bursts before her eyes. From the hand that the grenade that held the grenade tightly. Fire flies by her cheek, but she feels no sense of satisfaction. This is not enough. Enough, W. No, it's not enough. Not nearly close. I have more. W. Dark tides recede in the wake of the explosion. What about the man? Is there no trace left of him? Did I use too much of my stock? Who cares? The real waste is if I don't use it. Are you okay? I'm okay. What happened to you just now? What? I was just saving your skin. Little monster. You remember these people, don't you? Ghosts that should have died a long time ago. Should have died a long time ago. You don't know them? You look so calm that you're starting to scare me. You better be telling the truth. I don't know if this is one of the Revenant's tricks, and I don't think it is a coincidence that he appears on this ship which carries Her Highness. But he's dead. I doubt it's that simple. The more the merrier. This mission is getting more and more interesting. Let's go. This way. You go first. No need to worry. This little monster goes with you. I have to keep you in my field of view in order to react in time. Alright? It's not that hard, is it? Working with me? What? She cares about that? The corridor smells of death. Silence is revolting. She does not need anyone to tell her that they are getting closer to the Revenant's core. Why would Her Highness be in a place like this? Will Her Highness be there? Will Her Highness remember me? She has many questions, but thinking about it serves only to stifle her excitement. I cannot let Theresis see her down and depressed. Theresis always told her she looks best when she is smiling. She remembers. Hey, bastards, I was just thinking of you. You shall not pass. You shall not pass. Go no further. Don't stop. What we're looking for must be waiting at the end of this corridor. Just grab onto the little monster and don't think about anything else. I guarantee you, they'll all turn to ash before they can touch you. Only so much you can do on your own. I'm fine, monster. Buy me some time, W. I have an idea. I'm not the bunny. I don't need you to tell me what to do. You need to do something. Do it. You need to do something? Do it. Skip the talk. Trust you. Deal with the doctor. Did you really think I was just going to leave the dumbass alone? Have you spent so much time with the revenant that you've gone crazy too? I left him a bunch of nice things. Close your eyes, doctor. You left a plan B on me? Don't praise me. I was going to give the old hag a surprise when we met up. Now it's all wasted. Look out. Here's some more good stuff. I've lit up every corner for you. Time to go to hell. Still no use? Guess we'll have to do this the hard way. Just keep the doctor alive. Ghosts continue to emerge from the darkness at the end of the corridor. There seems to be no end to it. One after another, no fear of death. Just like back then. Who helped you? She gets no answer. This endless corridor is filled with the bodies of the perpetrators. But why could she not find out how this betrayal happened? She is sure that the answer is here. Here in Babel, amidst the seemingly unremarkable mission logs of the PRTS. Perhaps it's just at the end of the corridor. Here, beneath these bodies. Did you come back to help? Go save Her Highness? What are you doing here? I tried to protect Her Highness, but someone knocked me out. Did we save her? You saw the assassins? The defense system went offline all of a sudden. The enemies rushed in. My team and I tried to protect Her Highness. Are these your teammates? They're dead. But you're alive. Her Highness is dead. Protect Her Highness. You can protect Her Highness with this grenade. She holds back the urge. If only she had stayed here. I hate fireworks too. Just like, why? Would it have changed anything? She steps over a body and continues down the corridor. She hears no explosion from behind her. Trash. Coward. She arrives at the speaker's office to find bodies of assassins piled outside the door. She does not want to go any further. Who is she to mourn Theresis when she has not killed the traitors? In her heart, she already has the answer to who is behind all this. The one who led the assassins stood here and led death to Theresis. She would confront that one when she has killed everyone who participated in the deed. It would be her last target. Time to go, W. She looks at you. You stand in the darkness at the end of the corridor. Monster's massive frame stands between you and the ghosts charging towards you. I've drawn them out. Hang in there, little monster. Hang in there, little monster. She throws several bombs towards the gathered black apparitions. W charges into the wake of the explosion. She goes through enemies and monster through the fire and the crackling air. W arrives at the other side of the door. She turns around. The figure is standing in the corridor, one hand on the door control as countless wraiths try to rush out from behind. She has no memory of ever having seen this scene. But there was a scene from her imagination of the assassination, a scene that she can never shake. Did that evil spirit stand before Theresis like this? Did the culprits who took her life rush out from behind the evil spirit like this? Was the evil spirit who opened the door to the speaker's office? Was it the evil spirit that opened the door? Come back, monster. I'm closing the door. Another bomb, W. Buy me some time. She tosses the bomb almost instinctively without arguing. Take it easy, my back hurts. She looks at you as if she's trying to find a shadow of someone bygone upon you. Why are you looking at me like that? Was this your genius plan to prevent them from coming in? That simple? Simple? Is that so? Sometimes the simplest means that are the most effective. Simple. Wait, is this crystallization? Noticed it already, have you? I saw the airship was beginning to crystallize as I came in. So that was our last chance before the door became fully crystallized. You had planned to block the door on your own from the beginning. I had you and Monster. I trust you and Monster. Trust? Me? Until I find out what happened back then. Look, I think this is the place. The engines roar deep inside the halls of the ship. Souls burn, releasing pain and anger. The core of the airship lies bare before you. The airship is powered by burning the revenants. Theresis isn't here. Doesn't matter what it is, blow it up, and this piece of junk stops. Let's finish our business here. I got more important stuff to do. You're coming with me to see Theresis. Alright, I'll go with you. I know you're there, old geezer. I'll put a special gift for you in front, under your bed. It's present time. The bomb didn't work? How dare you come here, Outblood. And you, Sarkis. The burning core instantly freezes, and the scattered flames rush back inside. The fire that illuminates life dims. All sound fades. The one could hear one's own heartbeat in the silence left behind. Darkness begins to fill the room. Shadows flow out of the core, converging into a great river, its current speeding up until a great black tide enough to swallow the entire room rushes towards you. Okay, that's kind of sickening to have that one thing just bouncing like that. Such a great pain and anger. No more words for you, Outblood King. I have aided your many transgressions only because of Theresis. No more. Do you know what you're trying to stop? It's not just a war that the Sarkis needs. You're trying to extinguish the flame that will change our destiny. You shall not succeed. The black tide has swallowed Amiya recedes, and the shadows pulling at her weaken. Is he focusing his strength? All the shadows they've disappeared. Looks like someone else found the revenant's location first. Is the doctor okay? I wonder where Dr. Carlson and W are. I can feel the place where the anger is the strongest. That is where we're looking for. Hang in there, Doctor. Carlson, I'm coming. Guys, don't forget hit the like button, support the stream. The like button. That button that you like. With the heart. That thing. Please and thank you. Signs of explosions. W must have been here. Hold on. Did Monster leave these claw marks? Is the doctor with W? A figure that Amiya never expected to see emerges from the shadow at the end of the corridor. She has never forgotten the nightmare from so many years ago. She remembers Theresis and the black sword that pierced her chest. The black sword that she uses now in her guard form, by the way. The black robe killers. Impossible. You're all dead. Ascalon checked and made sure you... King of Sarkas. You're too late. She knew you would come. Theresis? Amiya. The ones you're looking for will die. Get out of my way. You. Spare the effort of reading our emotions. The only way you will pass is over our cold, dead bodies. I see the fragments of your memories. How could this be? You're from Babel? Yeah, the same way. Yeah,
Fire is extinguished.
the same way
Ready to return
Theresis
to
from
base.
Babel. They've been resurrected. $14.17. Not exactly. I'm wrong. Chaotik is not getting it. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm sitting here thinking now. I'm not. They're mirages, not real people. Oh, okay. Okay, no, I didn't get that. I can't wait for the next node. A boss. We're kind of going through this fairly quickly. I know, Comey. Oh, 18 I need Amiya. Not 17. Okay. Might as well already put her on my team, right?
Got it.
Are we good? Nothing else that I need to do, Comey? Okay. I'm not using Shaw because we haven't done the tornado thing in a while, or the Originium tornado thing. That's pretty much the only reason I was keeping her. You do a backflip? Oh no, you're trying to get me killed. You've held on for so long. But not any longer. Shadow swallows the figure up. Apparitions from the... Okay, yeah, apparitions. I read that earlier, but I guess it just didn't register. Apparitions from the past pull him back into the fold. More of them emerge from the darkness. Still not giving up? We have nothing left to give up. You could have attacked me altogether, but you didn't. I don't sense any anger, but you're all submerged in sorrow. You're different from that revenant. We're not here to kill you. We are here to witness her success. Sorry, but I can't stop here. Black waves ripple from Amiya. What do you mean poor Elysium? Did I remove the wrong person? Black waves ripple from Amiya, suppressing the shadows. She advances slowly, ignoring the blade streaking past her. King of Sarkas, you are her successor. The apparitions keep approaching Amiya, but are incessantly pushed away from her, falling back into the shadows. Amiya continues forward. Doctor, calls it, Theresis. She touches the shadow. She sees a completely crystallized door at the corridor's end and a blade rushing towards her. Shades of black coagulate in her palm, and she immediately catches the incoming blade, catching inexhaustible sorrow. She sees the sorrow from the past. Her Highness, she's dead. How? We lost. Her Highness died because we failed our duty? You're still alive. I can feel him gripping tightly on my collar. Her Highness is dead? Our mission is complete? Is it done? Finish me off. Don't you want to exact revenge for Her Highness? There's still that grenade in my chest pocket. That crazy girl threw it to me, telling me to protect Her Highness. I just have to. I don't know how long I spend hesitating. But it is only when his hand drops down and breathes his last that I realize that crazy girl was right. Trash. Coward. I've already forgotten how long I spent wandering these wastes after leaving Babel. Drifters until we meet some royal court recruiters. They say Her Highness has returned and stands together with Theresis. We knew then where we should go. We knew then where we should go. You come here in anger to ask me why I spread falsehoods among our people. Come up here before me and show me your wrath. The steps to Theresis number many, and the sovereigns of the royal court stare at me in indifference. But I do not stop. I am a coward no more. I will unleash my anger before Theresis and then die by his blade. I stand before him, but he does not greet me with his sword. Theresis only nods. Very good. Keep your anger but vent it elsewhere. Because what you've heard is no lie. You found me, children. I understood many things then. Her Highness died, but there she was, holding my hand. The truth hurt me more than the lies did. The sorrow that spread from the depths of my heart destroyed my anger so easily. Your Highness, the Highness we once swore to protect. I saw her through your eyes, your life. Are they all dead? My only companions? No matter, they only left before I did. At least they stayed true to their task. They died to protect Her Highness. As will I, Amiya. All of you, you have my respect. Our past is no more. We choose to collude with disgrace. We willingly abandon everything. Only by doing so, we can stand before Her Highness with a clear conscience. That is why we erased our names and put on the clothes we once utterly detested. I have my own people to protect too. I can't stop here. You can try to stop Her Highness only by defeating us, even if I am the only one left. Your heart is going soft. Even if you can't face me and defeat me, what makes you think you can face Her Highness, King of Sarkas? You will eventually have to face your own fate. My mind was already made up the moment I stepped onto this airship. Your sorrow, Sarkas' sorrow, should end. The apparition from the past finally falls back into the shadows. Be at peace. Huh? That's a grenade? Discussing that the way Theresis talks is not normally like her. My guess it boasts her oripathy more. Wait, what do you... Is she stupid? This is who? It's about... It's now an assassin. Kind of disgusting. Oh, okay. But I don't know what Christmas was talking about. That's what I was confused about. You said the Sarkis will have a new future. We rotten souls are meant to be incinerated. So why not burn for the ideal you described to us? We failed Babel once, and it will not happen twice. We shall protect you. Why is this so damn bright? Death will witness our people. This coward will not break their promise, Your Highness Teresa. Who the hell is fooling around my grenades? Wait, the grenade that W gave him in the past. Okay. What the fuck? I thought it was an okay. I get it. Yeah, I said that, dummy. I didn't know. Okay, I was confused by that, Comey, because you said the grenade he gave him. I was like, when? But that was so far in the past, I didn't put them together. You see where I was confused? I was talking about how in that scene, the way Theresis greeted that guide, it was not like how Theresis spoke when she was alive. Oh, wow. You paid attention to a detail that I didn't. I think I'm kind of losing it now a little bit. I'm not going to hold you. The second you explained yourself, I got an ad. No worries. I'll just let you have that one. Stay focused. The Revenant's shadow is trying to pull you into the darkness. Careful. It seems like you can't harm it in any tangible way. Careful. It seems like you can't harm it in any tangible way. Those black shadows are persistently protecting the core. Yeah, I feel like it wasn't different. Yeah, I didn't see any weird thing going on with how she greeted him. But yeah, you're paying attention to a detail that I didn't, that I wouldn't have caught. Those black shadows are persistently protecting its core. Regular bombs aren't going to do shit. Chaotic. I really said chaotic, didn't I? Doctor, it can't affect your mind. So you better not tell me you're out of ideas. We have an expert on our side to ask for help. Wait, where'd Monster go? I gave it something else to do. I think I figured it out. Nah, Christmas is just drunk. Okay, it isn't. Okay. I was like, what was different about it? If that's the case, then let's make some noise in here. So I won't have time to protect you, Hood. So you better start praying. Oh, she's using her normal launcher. When does she get the guns? W aims her launcher up high and the place feels increasingly dangerous with each pull of the trigger. Every inch of the dome, every pillar, everywhere. I think it was just that the verbiage of calling her children felt relatively manipulative instead of motherly. Well, they did say that isn't really her, right? Like that isn't the same soul that was there when she was alive. So that could be a part of it, but I definitely didn't catch that. She never once referred to her Babel members as my children. She always referred to them as equals. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Not really correct. Which part? She essentially turned the Babel members into weapons and used their love to create unquestioning soldiers. She's been affected from the whole resurrection thing. Yeah, that's the whole souls thing I was talking about. Yeah, they said something around the time that she was being, or that it was being explained to W that her soul was not the same as when she was alive. I remember bits and pieces of the important parts. Like, there's parts I forget, but I do pay attention. We can't discuss this at the moment. That's all I'm saying. Okay, cool. No big deal. Explosives instantly latch onto everything you see. Futile. The revenant roars in anger. These people are not worth its full wrath. It ought to be reserved for the origin of suffering, for it'll remember his anger and inherit his rage at the very moment he sets itself free in death. Get out. Waves of shadows surge from every nook and cranny of the cabin. An unending stream of shadows flow into the core and wrap around every explosive. Darkness sweeps through the explosion towards you. Bubbles froth in the shadowy tide as blasts go off one after another, like pustules. I don't know what that is. On a monster rushing in your direction. The shadow creeps right before your eyes. You look at W. She eventually throws out her final flash grenade towards the darkness. Then the shadows shroud you. I trust. A feeble light leaks through the crack in the darkness. I'm leaving the rest to you. Shattered Iridium fragments splash out from behind you. A black thread immediately follows, weaving through the waves to find you. It wraps around your hand, your body, and pulls you free from the shadows completely. Thank you for sending a signal. I finally found you, Doctor. You're slower than I thought, Bunny. Thank you for protecting the Doctor, W. Please leave the rest to me. We meet again, Revenant. Get out of here. Get out of my body. Amiya captures the Revenant's emotions from within the dark tides. Yeah. She sees a projection of brimming with fury. The Revenant condenses his emotion into a phantom lance, towering above everything. But why is there an emotion hidden even deeper underneath his rage? A feeling all too familiar, one that resonates with the vanished apparitions. Outblood King. Oh my god, that thing is scary looking. You, who dare to shed false tears, it makes you grieve for Sarka's sorrows. The lance seems almost physical in the Revenant's hand. Our mission from a millennia ago shall inevitably end in my very hands. No one will stand between us and what we witness, the end of fate. My tears fall for those gone souls of Babel, and for you as well, Revenant. Black arts coalesces before her. You ask me why I wish to stop this war. I have your answer now. I've seen the path that lies ahead of us. The war shouldn't be a part of the Sarkis' future. Hypocrite. The Revenant gathers all his hate, rage, and pain into his palm. The lance has taken physical form. He throws his entire life towards Amiya. It penetrates through the black barrier and pierces through her body. In an instant, a sea of complex and unbounded emotions washes over Amiya. She sees a blaze in the depths of a flaming forge. She sees a huge, headless, hollow suit of armor as it trouts against the catastrophe, leaving an endless trail on the land as it hauls ancient sacrificial stones behind its back. She sees elder arts streaking across the horizon, smashing walls of stone into powder. She sees the Sarkas. He stands with his back to a monolith. The foundation stone of his homeland, a fragment of Castle. Sargas shouts towards his king. Casdell stands behind me. They will not take it. If that greedy hegemon wants this piece of land, they can come and try. But O king, as you say, there's nothing they can't take away but ruin. My tears have dried, and only rage remains, pulsing in my chest. I will stay. I will guard this land till death. This is my mission. Hegemon. Okay, thank you. Amiya sees the Sarkhez, pointing towards the Olaf elders. She sees the hegemon surrounded by elders, charging towards the group from Castel. Shouts, cries, powerless gasps. My tears have already dried, and it should only be rage that remains pulsing in my chest. But why do I feel pain over my people's demise? O King, I will not retreat even half a step from the front line. I hate these fireworks. Amiya has seen it before, that cruel segment of history. She's seen the first king of Sarkhez ignite an unprecedented catastrophe, and every hegemon and their troops besieging the city disappeared that very day, along with that king and his royal subjects. But why did the pitch black catastrophe that engulfed the sky disintegrate my body while refusing to let me die? That flash of light branded my figure into Casdel's soil and rock for eternity. Death betrayed me, and I became an eternal shadow of my homeland. Your mission has already ended. That city has become a phantom of the past. Ended? No, before death returns to me, before Sarkez's fate is rewritten, my duty remains. Amiya's tears are wiped away by the storm. She sees a Sarkhez who has been lingering for 9,000 years, waiting to complete a mission. I see it now, Revenant. Your true form. It's true, I'm not a Sarkhez, but I feel their suffering all the same firsthand. The crown I bear and the future I'm unwilling to give up. I never excluded the Sarkhez for even a moment. I will end all suffering. This is my answer to you. Within the infinite darkness, black threads twist around the lance, running through Amiya and pulls it out of her. Amiya aims the lance and hurls it back with all of her strength in the core's direction. It rips the darkness apart, and the black tides recede from Amiya. Amiya, you smashed the shackles? I'm afraid of what our bunny has done is more than that. I can only seal the Revenant with its own emotions for a brief moment. We need to figure out a way to put an end to the Revenant's mission for good. Don't look at me, I already tried bombing this place. It's useless. We're not entirely helpless. Of course, Chaotik comes through. Chaotik. Doctor, your timing was impeccable. The Revenant relaxed his hold on me after you drew his complete attention. Monster managed to locate me. Thank you, W, for buying the doctor some time. I still have some scores to settle. What's going on now? You guys feel the airship accelerating? The airship's trying to free itself from the skeleton. It's the Revenant. He's about to break free. The race is helping him? It seems like she's already on the last stage of her plan. The Revenant is responding to her call. I don't see her here. Her being here or not should not influence our own plans whatsoever. We need to release the Revenant's control over the airship. Yes, the most effective way to do so is to demolish the airship's core. We can only stop it by ridding its control and engine. Doctor, please get behind me. Man, this old coot is such a pain in the ass. We're basically helping him move house, right? Seems pretty simple to me. Mission. Fate. End. Kazil's oldest guard awakens from his shackles. The King of Sarkhez had him capture a sliver of his own consciousness from 9,000 years ago. He's never been more clear than he is now, nor has he ever forgotten. He no longer masks his sorrow with anger. I will end you all and our fate too. Darkness fight.
Let's see. Which insect is
Okay.
falling into my trap?
What are these? Okay.
相手のターゲットは誰かな
I'm listening. You saw nothing. Don't think you can't hide your fear.
信号はいや悪いね僕は別に信徒じゃないよ
War. A word I've not heard in a long, long time.
No tardará mucho.
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
An improv from us.
Your lives are mine to protect.
Entendido. Your attacks are all within my calculations.
The context to see as bright as gold.
いや悪いね僕は別に信徒じゃないよ
My sword is cloaked in Sea Child's shadow. I'm prepared. Your lives now ignited. Volcanic slip contains lots of originating
Oh shit.
particles.
Okay.
Let's not stay too long.
I wasn't supposed to act, but branch and bone bear weeds, mounds and ruins bloom fields.
問題ないよいや悪いね僕は別に信徒じゃないよ
Entendido. Your attacks are all within my calculations.
Good timing.
Damn it.
Stay calm and make your mark pure to your shadow.
Come on, get a little closer.
What would you like to hear?
Vermin.
Amiya here. Your thoughts, your arts. I can guide you.
This will be over soon.
I don't need to use any skills. We got this.
Yielding is not an option.
Yeah, we got this. I can speed this up a little bit. No, I can't. But we're good. We won.
Your logical deduction was absolutely correct. What a perfect calculation.
All right. I feel like this is the big moment right here. Should I do this tonight or tomorrow? See, I was hoping for a whole bunch of nows, but it's looking like you guys aren't that excited. You know what I'm saying? You're not that excited. If you were excited, we'd be seeing things pop off in here. And personally vote. We'll do it this way. I want to see 60 likes or 55 likes. We get to 55 likes. I want to see 55 likes. I want to see 55 likes. All right. Yeah, it's called bribery. It's called bribery. See that 47? Hey, it's working. Come on. We got a 47. We got 50. Oh, we need 5 more. Come on. 51. Time to unlike. Hey man, if you want to, you know what I'm saying? Blackmailing, shaking my head. Look. I got to do what I got to do. Oh, we lost one. Y'all toxic. We lost 2. Okay, yeah, it looks like we're done for today. Thank you guys for coming through. It's been a great stream. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the morning for this. Oh, that 50 came back. I am tired for real though. So we're going to stop here. We made a lot of progress. We started at 14-13, right? And we're at 14-18. Yeah, let's wait till tomorrow morning. I want some of my C fellows in here too, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming through, and thank you for enjoying this with me. We're gonna take a pause. I'm gonna go rest. I got a video I gotta do before I go to sleep too, so work. Happy New Year to everyone who's already in 2025, and for those who haven't yet, we will be there soon, but I want to say Happy New Year to every single one of you guys too, and I'll be here to say Happy New Year's once again when I'm in 2025. All right, we got a big year ahead of us. We got infield, right? Praying that we get into that beta test, and we doing the damn thing, you know what I'm saying? We doing the damn thing. All right, I love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay chaotic. Peace out, mother.